the possibility that the United States could shift from a democracy to a theocracy.
Absolutely real, and it's already happening.
Nationalism's influence has grown steadily in the United States in the second Trump administration. So what does this mean for the country's future? And how has Christian Zionism influenced the United States' support of Israel and the genocide in Gaza?
Said has grown within the second administration of Trump. Christian nationalism has grown steadily in the second administration of Trump. That's true because the people around Trump are Christian nationalists. Now listen, this was from Fox News, 24th of May 2025. Just a couple of days back, Fox News says, one of the leading right papers, it says why God and the Bible were right about your work week schedule all along. What are they talking about? A schedule. Can you see what they're talking about? The ancient Sabbath. There's a day, ancient Sabbath. This is Fox News, one of the leading right papers in America. Talking about a Sabbath. Tells you where America is heading. Now listen. This is an interview, Al Jazeera. Now listen.
But I think the way that influences public policy is this. If you think about him being over the Department of Defense, then you have people who are talking about our military having to basically accede to Christian beliefs. And we have many...
Now, Pete Hegseth, remember we showed Pete Hegseth, he's over the military, and we showed that Pete Hegseth has dedicated at least once a month, Sunday, to all military soldiers should have a service. So this is who she's talking about, Pete Hegseth, who's
accede to Christian beliefs. And we have many people who are not Christian who are in the military and all branches of the military. And so when you have a leader like that, that is going to seep down to, to the ranks. And then you have people who are finding themselves not being able to express their faith maybe in the same way because the leader of the Department of Defense is saying, we want Christian values here. So I think that's going to become, in the future, an interesting issue, especially for the military.
In the military, the military branch of America, what's been pushed there? Christianity. Now listen.
It also makes me think about not just who's in the U.S. military, but who the U.S. military is targeting its attacks towards. If the idea here is that there's a collective we, and that we as Christians who have to fight, then what does that mean for incursions in the Middle East or Latin America or the continent of Africa or any place where we see someone as an other, either the wrong kind of Christian or not Christian at all?
It means that you go back to what Hegseth said about crusade. I mean, the first crusades were against Muslims and Christians and Jews in Spain, right?
Now pause. Did you have a question? What then happens to those who are bad Christians? Because Hegseth, who's over the military, said he wants a new crusade. We showed that a couple of months back. He said he wants a new crusade. And what was the old crusade? You killed so-called dissenting Christians that are heretics. During the Roman papacy, when they reigned, all heretic Christians were killed. Hegseth wants that crusade again. Wants it again, and he's over the military.
And so that's a big history. And when you use that word crusade, that is a very loaded word. It means that you believe your religion is the religion that should be over all the rest of them, first of all. And that secondarily, everybody else is an infidel. And so I think that the way that influences public policy, we can already see it.
But you mentioned Pete Hegseth. But also we could talk about Russ Vought, the key architect behind Project 2025, House Speaker Mike Johnson, who called the separation of church and state in the United States a misnomer. These are people very highly ranking in U.S. government. I guess my question is, with individuals like these in positions of power, how real is the possibility that the United States could shift from a democracy to a theocracy?
Absolutely real, and it's already happening.
Did you hear that? It's absolutely real, and it's already happening. A theocracy is church and state uniting. She says it's already happened. She studied religion. She studied all of this. And that's why he's interviewing her. She's saying that what we are seeing, he mentioned three names, major names. Russell Vought, who put Project 2025 together, is in Trump's administration. That's what he mentioned. He mentioned Pete Hegseth over the military branch, calling for the Sunday services. And he also mentioned the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. Third most powerful man in America, Mike Johnson, who said separation of church and state is a misnomer. Vice President J.D. Vance, devout Roman Catholic.
Absolutely real, and it's already happening. I think that people who think that it's not happening should take another look at the kinds of rules are being put down. If we even think about just things that are happening in the States right now where,
She goes through the list of things to show how the chipping away of church and state has been going on for years. And she believes now we have reached a climax.